Elon Musk is deceiving us. And why do I think that? Well, he just delayed his robotaxis, but he didn't actually delay it himself. It was a leak coming from inside of Tesla, which said that the robotaxis announcement will be delayed to October. We don't have confirmation from Tesla. We don't have confirmation from Elon Musk. It's just a rumor that has been radically spread out through the internet. So this caused a pretty huge dump in Tesla stock. And I think this is deceiving as Elon Musk always is. So I'm not against Elon Musk. I'm not also a huge fan of him. So I'm not in the extremes when it comes to Elon Musk. I try to see what he usually does, and I think he did this this year as well in the March period. Why? Well, Tesla had a pretty bad Q1. And I think he did this at the beginning of the year as well, because, well, Tesla was going to have a very bad Q1 and he didn't want the price to drop to like $100 per share. And what did he do? Well, he started by saying that the revenue and the growth in 2024 will be bad. Well, the deliveries will be bad because there's economic constraints, and he's always pressuring on Jerome Powell to reduce the rates. And also he started his scandal, his big ass annoying thing that he wants like 25% voting rights, and without that he will not be interested in Tesla anymore, and that led everything to the Tesla stock dropping. But then the Q1 results came in, and the Q1 results were really bad. I mean, comparing to the same quarter of last year, of 2023, it was way off. But the stock price didn't go that much down, and I can actually show you that, because if you look here, this is the Q1. So everything up to the Q1 unveiling, let's say, the earnings report, it was bad. I mean, Musk was talking about this, that Tesla will not have great growth. He wants 25% voting rights, blah, blah, blah. Then the Q1 hit. You can see on both revenue and EPS, it was bad. On deliveries, that was prior, around here, I think, it was also bad. But then the stock started to go a bit up. It stagnated for a big chunk of time, but he kind of prepared everything. He prepared the stage. I would say that he manipulated what he would say, what he would want, to prepare everyone for a bad earnings release, so the stock wouldn't go down. So everyone had their hopes, had their ideas priced in, and he succeeded in doing that. Well, I think he's doing the same right now, but kind of the opposite, because I think Tesla will have a great earnings report. And why is that? Well, I will actually show you. So if you look at the deliveries, and I'll share my screen again. So you have for the Q2 period, you have Model 3 and Y and other models. You can see that the production is 386,000, but they delivered 422, which means that around 36,000, give or take, were already produced. So they were from inventory, which means that their inventory will go down, which is a good thing. And also means that their cost of goods sales for the Q2 period will be lower. This means that they will have better gross profit, and I think they will also have better net profit. So I think he set the stage by selling producing less, going for the inventory that they have, having lower costs for Q2 to have a very good quarter. Their deliveries were even better than it was predicted. So 443,000 was, I think the prediction was 438,000, something like that. So they beat expectations by a little, not much, but they beat it, which is important. And I think they will also beat expectations in terms of revenue and net profit. And the reason he's manipulating everything is that I don't think he wanted Tesla to go all up. If we look at the charts, ignore my lines and everything, I will not go in technical analysis here, but if he wouldn't intervene in any way, because again, it's not an official delay coming from Tesla and Elon Musk, it's an unofficial one coming from a leak inside. I think Tesla would have skyrocketed even more until the earnings to 300, 298, 300. So around this line, because I think here it would be a very important line. Again, don't want to go too much in technical analysis, but this is my idea. And then people would just cash out for a while. So Tesla would fall, even though it had great earnings. Tesla would fall, and that's not what Elon Musk wants. What does he want? He wants people to be a bit disappointed right now, to price out the robotaxis, because I think this run was all due to the robotaxi sensation, all to the robotaxi idea, that it will be wow, it will be like what we see in China, that I don't know, something really, really wow. I think he wanted to get that out of the discussion, to have people not price in robotaxis as much and have the price fall a bit. I don't think it will fall more than maybe here at 230, or maybe this was the fall to 234, I don't know. So it will not fall more than, I don't know, 200, let's say. I don't think it will even go to 200. But he wanted the price to fall a bit, so that when the earnings report comes in, it can skyrocket, and it can skyrocket maybe past $300. And maybe I don't know, this is a huge assumption, but maybe the robotaxi will not be delayed, or maybe not until October. Maybe something comes up, maybe a new unveiling, a new message comes up, which will have the price go even further, maybe to 300. I think it should be 361 to 380. But maybe he's planning everything so that he has good news after good news after good news, or unveiling after unveiling, so that people will not cash out, will not go out, or will not have puts on Tesla. They will only go on calls. And another thing, I think, why he planned all of this is that I think right now, when the unveiling delay was public, a lot of people will go on puts with Tesla. And this is what he wants. He wants a lot of people, a lot of investors, especially professional investors, institutional investors, to go with puts on Tesla, so go bearish on Tesla, so he can just slap them over the face and then have a great earnings report, which will take Tesla to the moon. So in this way, those people that are bearish on Tesla, are against Tesla, are Tesla haters, can lose a lot of money. So maybe this is also a trick that he's employing right now. The thing is that from what I've seen from Elon Musk, he's very deceiving. He's very calculated when it comes, even though it looks like he's like a child, I don't think it's something out of impulse that he's doing. Not at least not entirely. I mean, a lot of times I think it's planned, very, very well planned. And I think what happened in Q1 was very well planned, very well timed. The stock could have very well went to like $100 again. I think the lowest was $102. So it could have reached that level again. And again, don't want to talk about the graphs, but judging from the graphs, it could have done that, but he didn't let it. He purposely did something, said something, because has Elon Musk talked about the 25 voting rights? No, nothing. Okay, he got his big chunk of Tesla shares that he wanted, but again, judging from what he was saying in March, he didn't mention that anymore. So I think that his plan was to not let the stock go down too much. And I think this is the same that he's thinking right now. He doesn't want the stock to plummet because of a hype that it has been created. He wants to control the hype, to control the narrative. And I think he will succeed. It's looking at least that he will succeed. So that's kind of my idea of why Tesla, I don't think it will drop way more. The lowest I would see it, and it may be a good time to add shares at that point, is 200, but the chance of going to 200 for the foreseeable future, like the near term, it's pretty small. I think it can stop at the 230s, and it can skyrocket easily to 300 after the earnings release, which is on the 23rd of July. Keep your eyes on Tesla. It can skyrocket on the short term. I wouldn't go in with calls or puts on Tesla. It's very volatile, it's very risky. I would just stick to regular investing when it comes to Tesla, or if you want to do like a short to medium term trade, I mean on a few weeks from now, you can try that. But again, be aware of the risk. So that's kind of my idea of this stock. If you like the video, if you like what my thoughts are, if you have different ideas of why Elon Musk is doing what he's doing, what will happen with the delay, will it actually be a delay and be made official at a certain point or not? And what do you think the stock will do in the next few weeks until the earnings report? I think it will not do much, but at the earnings report, when we will see very good numbers, because I'm really positive when it comes to this earnings release. I think it will be very good because I've told you why. I mean, they will have lower costs and this will propel their net profit, and I think their revenue will be on par, or I mean even better than the estimates. It will not be better than the best quarter they had, but it will be better than the estimates that are right now in the market. So that's kind of the idea. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe, because it's a new channel. It's free for you to do that, and it will help me tremendously. And of course, we'll see each other next time. Bye bye.